Everybody, Mature Simmer here. Welcome back to another episode, Euro Truck Simulator, real economy Euro style. So, looking at my options, trying to get down here to West Balkans. This is kind of the best I can do. Challenge is, it's going to expire in 7 minutes. But there are other things. This would be my back. Well, they both expire in 7 minutes. I was going to say this would be my backup, but hopefully because we're in town, we're going to be able to do this. So let's get going. So I'm going to take a quick look. Alright, so it looks like I just need to go out and then get around the corner and kind of head out the way we came. So let me pop back in here.
Turn right.
I'm gonna end up hitting that brick post, which would really suck.
Take the second exit.
Alright, 428 is when I'm going to run out of time. But again, hopefully, because again I have no load, all the other things, hopefully I can do okay here.
Exit now.
So this would be the biggest thing with a load. This is a challenge. Without a load it might still be a challenge, but it should be less so. Alright, 23. Oy, oy, oy.
To turn right.
Come on. So I'm really tempted, and I think it is having us turn right. Because I was like, I'd be really tempted one way or the other to turn right. Yes, I am going really fast because I want to have the best chance I can. Oh, we're still stuck here. Unbelievable. Come on.
Turn left.
So, yes, I'm not saying anything because I'm trying desperately to make it. This, again, is a roundabout, so that will help. And then we're right down there. We're either going to miss it by a minute, or we're just going to get it.
Get ready to turn left.
But, alright, I think we have till 28. I'm just worried we have till right now. And that it was 4:20 when we started.
This is where it ends.
Come on. Alright, freight market. Alright. Now where were we going? It's gone, isn't it? Unbelievable. Alright, let's see what other choices we have. Everything's going north. I don't want to go north. Frustrating as all get out. See what other choices we've got. Nearly everything out of town is that way. I really would prefer not to go back where I came from, because, and again, that expires in 3 minutes, so I'm never going to make it. Alright, so we're going to come back here. Let's see. This might be my best option, because at least it's heading me over in that direction. Yes, so we're going to take some clothes over to Woods.
Let's go.
Alright, so there it is. The good news is we've got some daylight here. So sun's coming up. We're not going to be driving in the dark like we ended the last episode because we had to a delivery constraint, and we, had to rest, and we also don't just want to sleep twice and basically owe our payment. But it is obviously nicer to drive during the day if we can. Alright. So, I don't think it was terribly far. This should be relatively quick. But yeah, I think we literally missed it by like a minute. So, I would have had to have like run some red lights or something, but that really wouldn't have made sense. Left, I assume?
Turn left.
Alright. Thank you. Alright. So let us get going. So, this series is back. Now that we have 2.70 ProMods released, which allows us to bring in West Balkans.
Exit now.
Alright, first exit. That's what I thought it said, but then I was a little lost because I was talking over it. So yeah, I think we go through Warsaw and then Łódź is beyond that. Might be Łódź. And then we have our typical. Sabrina couldn't find a job. So she's going to cost us some money. What is it? Fuel and maintenance. 605 euros just to get back. So, pretty disappointing. But that seems to be the trend I have with these drivers. That's partially why they're making nothing per mile, because they keep running back empty from wherever they're delivering. Alright, another couple quick bridges there. But yeah, almost 5 a.m. I'm assuming then we're going to go to the left. Or, well, straightish through. How about that?
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Okay. Because yeah, otherwise we'd kind of be heading back, which would seem wrong.
Now.
So it's a little longer trailer with the weird kind of stair-step setup that we seem to have. So whatever truck that is, we don't have a model for it, but I've seen a few of them. They've got that purple overlay that indicates it can't put a skin on it appropriately, just like sometimes we see with the cars. So, big rest stop there. But the challenge with Eurotruck, just the rules there, is we can drive for less time per day than we can in the US. So there's a shorter period. So we tend to run into these drive at night, do whatever we can things, because usually we can't get very far before it's time to sleep again. Alright, so in town, gonna slow down before I get a ticket again. Colinator, huh? Interesting. He's an early morning walker for 5:30 a.m., but it is Sunday, so maybe it's just a leisure. I'm gonna lose all my money, because yeah, usually you can go 7, but you can't go 8. So, alright, big bridge and pedestrian overpass. Very cool. Now, the challenge I have with any of these, like, I don't know what's ProMods and I don't know what's standard map, but it's a testament to the ProMods people that it isn't blatantly obvious when you're not on an SCS part of the map. So we just enjoy it either way because I know it gives us a lot more roads to go down.
Keep left.
Alright, so we keep going straight. Poznan is straight ahead. I think that's in Germany. Could be wrong. And another, I guess that's a roadway, not a pedestrian walkway, I was going to say. But no, that's the exit ramp from the other side, then coming over and getting the cars over where they need to be. But yeah, definitely kind of the, what I'll call the old world architecture. It's always just enjoyable to drive around here in Europe and
Keep left.
see
And
things
then
that
continue
way.
straight on.
Alright, I think maybe it's going down to one lane, so I'm gonna move
Go
over.
straight on.
A little bit of, I don't know, maybe that's the airport. I'm like, it looks like an observation tower, but as I looked at it for just another couple seconds, I'm like, that's probably a control tower at the airport. What is happening?
Go straight on.
Yeah, that's clearly the airport. That was pretty low. Alright. Okay, there's Woots. It's definitely Woots, because it's got the L with the line through it, which is more like a W in English. Frugochev Koshik. Kosik? I don't know. Might be reading it wrong. Probably am. But I'm going to keep trying. Just reading billboards on the fly when I don't know. Likely those are words I may not be as familiar with, or I may not know at all in Polish, because it wasn't as if I was trying to buy products when I was a little kid. Why is it going... I guess it is basically at 80. Or wait, am I capped at... I might be capped at 75, so let me speed it up. What I don't want to hear is rerouting, because it didn't send me the right way. Hot air balloon? Because yeah, we shouldn't have anything super crazy. Alright, 113, so that's going to put us at around the 250 mark, assuming we don't run into any ridiculous detours or anything. We had one of those last episode, too. But, hoping things are, you know, they're going along. I was looking, I had a little bit of a panic. I was looking over at my recording software and looking at zeros, and I'm like, but it says stop recording, but the timer was behind my glass of water. So all is good, but you know, it's been a while, so sometimes I start to feel like being out of practice. Am I making stupid errors? So I certainly would like to, you know, bring this back to the folks that enjoyed it. You know, I think there were definitely regulars that would watch it, and I do think ETS 2 is more popular than ATS. It's, you know, and that could be because more Europeans watch it and they rather watch that, or a little bit of both, that it's that and Americans want to watch ETS 2 because we know what America looks like, but we're less familiar driving around in Europe, so they want to see that. Well, we were above 79,000, but I think that speeding ticket is what did me in. So, Łódzkie. So, with the town of Łódź, that would make sense. That it's the... I forget what they call them. Well, it's probably that Władysław or whatever. that it's like that. It's not, they're not states, I think, in Poland. They're regions or provinces or something. Okay. What do we got going on here? Is it just toll booth? I think so. Looks like a Range Rover. I don't know if that's what it is or not. Oh, interesting. If it is a toll booth, no, maybe in the future it'll be a toll booth, so maybe that's what that's meant to be. Good news is we discovered all of that mess. Alright, well, we've got an exit here. So we'll see what it tells us.
Keep left.
Alright. So I assume that means we keep going, because both directions, as you can see, get us into town. But obviously we've got probably a pretty big space that this covers. Oh, I thought it was just going to be like a normal cloverleaf in the US, but no, it is just sending us through here, and we're going to be exiting somewhere totally different. NJU Mobile.
Keep right.
Alright. So now we do exit here. So there's the road going over. Exit ramp should just cycle around. A lot slower than I'm going, so I want to get myself down so we don't get flagged again. And not seeing the drop-off point yet. A little bit of stuttering there, so that's always scary, because it's like, is it on the verge of crashing? But there just may be a lot here that it has to render. I mean, we've got a good amount of plants. We've got a pattern on that sound wall. Okay, so and this is obviously a clear exit.
Take the second exit.
Second exit. Okay, so not this, but go straight.
Exit now.
Alright, we will do. Gotta get these clothes delivered. Alright.
Keep right, and then turn right.
So yeah, it actually looks like the town is kind of off to the
right.
side, but I think it's pretty sprawling. I believe this is a pretty big city. Alright, let me move. Well, no, I guess I can see the green light at the bottom and even the yellow, so when it starts to switch, we'll have visibility. Nagel. That's that company there. Hopefully we can get through this light. Nope. So that's the one challenge with this series. We've got the kind of the default stuff other than the economy, and you get caught by a lot of lights in default Truck Simulator, where in my American Truck Simulator series I have a mod that kind of extends them to be more like how you would have lights happening in real life as far as timing, so that you've got, you know, 30-40 seconds at least where it's green instead of what I think is a much shorter period in the default system. Alright, so we're gonna need to turn left, so I'm gonna move over. Now this is still 70 according to this, but I better be careful because I'm, I think, coming up. Oh, boy. I should have known better. How far did I get? And instead I lost. So I'm basically probably doing this trip for free now with my two penalties. So I've only got myself to blame on that. Oh good, now I can't see the light at all, so I guess we'll go out of the cab. Alright, so we're going to turn left and then turn right quickly. So, bottom of that truck,
Keep left, and then turn left.
not modeled in a way like the overlays, the skins won't
Turn left.
drop on it properly. So we've got that white and purple checkerboard look. I suppose I could just wait until the other truck goes, and that will obviously be a sign that the light is green. And I think we turn
Keep
here.
right,
Yep.
and then turn right.
Ulbrich. That sounds German.
Turn right.
Oh, come on. What are we waiting for now? I hate when it does this. Because again, the lights are so short. Sometimes that's all you need. Yeah, there's nobody in front of him, so he was just screwing around. Alright, parked on the curb.
Get ready to turn right.
But I suppose if that's what they do...
Turn right.
Ah. Now I understand. Alright.
You have arrived at your destination.
So
Your
we
route
need to
guidance
get
is
there,
now
so
finished.
I'm going to assume that I need to back in this way, and hopefully I'm right. Otherwise it'll be very disappointing. Alright. So let's see what we can do to get in there. And then I probably should rest before I grab the next job. Because I do think we're within 2 or 3 hours of having to do so. Now, if I'm somehow... Alright, no, it's correct. Although, I half wonder if I could have... No, I don't think, honestly, I could have gone around, now that I look at it. I think we would have had that building in the corner. It would have been a bit of a mess. Alright, so let's get him in there. Angle him back. Then we'll straighten out. Oof. A little too much. Alright. Now hopefully we'll be in decent shape. Yeah, that should be marvelous. Alright. Let's get some extra money. 262, 312. With the 2 tickets at 140 euros each, I made a net of $32 on that trip. I need to stop doing stuff like that. So again, that was my own fault. But basically, I haven't been able to cover profit, and hence my profit has fallen from over 6,000 euros in 7 days to 5,800. So I definitely need to be more careful as I go around across Europe here. But hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have and you haven't dropped a like, please consider that. If you're not a subscriber, consider that as well. And I will see you next time.